Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Thanks for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM. We are the hottest. You're listening to MVP Speaks Radio.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Tune in every Thursday from 5 to 5:55 p.m. on Hot 702.5 FM for MVP Speaks Radio.
Ooh. Hey, everybody. Oh, I'm seeing myself on the video. My hair is everywhere. I'm trying to fix this. How you guys doing? Welcome. I have to adjust my vocals. You guys know I was not well, but I'm feeling much better. It's just my voice. It has to catch up with the rest of me. So I want to welcome you guys to MVP Speaks Radio live on the hottest station on the planet, Hot 702.5 FM, every Thursday. I can't hear myself. I don't know if it's me or not, because it's up there. But anyways, I'm excited to get this show on the road. I have my two guests in the studio. I'm going to bring them on, and you know how we do. We're going to get started with our, is the wrong one? I don't know how long I've been doing this. I still don't know which mic is mine. Anyways, I'm going to bring my guests on, and we're going to get started with our Be Inspired inspirational messages like we always do. And in the studio today, I have Ivory Powers.
Hello.
And Miss Exotic. Now, I'm not sure which particular name you want to go by. I forgot to ask you that because
I go by so many names.
know.
I just don't even know.
Okay, we just gonna
Zaza Sunshine Money got us on the motherfucking G.
Okay. See, she already know what it do. You heard all that, guys, right?
Most people call me Za.
Za.
Yes.
She says, Zaza, Goddess Sunshine on the motherfucking ones and twos or something like that.
Okay.
That's what's up. And we got Ivory Powers in the building. These are my soul sisters, my tribe, my family that I found here in Las Vegas that I'm so grateful for. Like, I don't just say that lightly because I came out here and I didn't know nobody but one person. And now I have a whole village of people. So I'm grateful that I have you ladies in the studio today.
Yes.
To talk about what you guys got going on in your life. But you know how we do. We start off with the Be Inspired inspirational messages in order to uplift the vibrations of the planet and to really remind us of our greatness and to program ourselves with intention, because that's what it's all about. Every time you read one of these, you're literally programming yourself to be amazing, even though you're already amazing. You can't get too amazing, right?
No.
And I like how you talk about programming yourself because, we can get into this a little later on the show. It's called NLP. That stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Basically, the way you speak programs your brain. So we're doing this all day, every day. We're creating intentions for ourselves.
Yes.
And most of the time, not deliberately.
Yeah, right.
So
by default.
Right.
That's what I like to call it, default. Like we're just saying, what we're used to being saying or what's been said to us, and we're not intentional. So that's another reason why I created these messages. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but for every negative thought or negative thing you say, you need like 15 or 17 positive things to cancel that out. Just think about that. And I used to say some sorry shit about myself, so I make sure I'm like, I gotta even the score.
Man, let's go.
So we'll take some turns. I'll pull the first one because I got it out, and it says, it says, today I will be present because I am a gift.
That's a fact. That's a fact, you know.
It's a fact.
I was just listening to this song, and it was saying, "Give your gift to the world, and the gift is you."
Oh, period.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Ivory, go next.
All right.
We'll let you go next. Pick
That's
one.
that
Pick
ASMR
one.
right there.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Oh, I
Pick
got
one.
two.
Yeah,
Hey,
smack your
read
lips
them
when you
out.
do
Read them
it.
out.
It says, "Enjoy yourself,
Period on the MVP Speaks radio show.
and laughter heals."
Oh man.
Okay.
Those are two of my favorites. I love
Just
that.
wait till y'all hear mine.
Laughter. Oh, you already got it ready?
Yeah, I pulled it out.
Oh,
Right.
pulled it out.
I wasn't looking at it
Okay,
though.
it's okay. I think you gotta look at it when you pull it out. Anyway.
But you want to know what it says?
Yeah, I want to know what it says.
I do be
It
looking.
says laughter heals.
Oh, twinsy.
Yeah. What's so crazy is I'm always laughing.
Yes.
You always.
You are laughing, and you're a ball of freaking joy and energy. And I love that we got the laughter ones, because after this is comedy night at the Square Bar.
Right.
Word.
And so that's one of the reasons I like comedy so much, is because I know that laughter literally heals us. It's the highest, in my opinion, like emotional vibration we can do when we're in the state of laughter, in the state of joy. Can't nothing touch that shit. So,
Absolutely.
all right, let me see what else I got. Don't trip. You are loved and
Going for
supported.
another one.
Yeah, we're
Let's
going to do
see.
this for a few minutes.
All right, this my. I am exactly where I need to be.
Aw,
Y'all
man.
hear that? I am exactly where I need
That's
to
right.
be.
Hot 7025, baby.
Okay,
Exactly.
exactly. And I was
Hello.
telling MVP when we was in the car, I was like, man, thank you for inviting me on the radio show, because like I just look at this as something that's good. Like I'm being rewarded for all the good stuff that I've been doing. Yeah. So.
It's a reward to be here. Oh, I got the chills.
Oh, yeah.
I love
yeah.
it. I love it. What you got, Ivory?
Happiness loves you.
Period. Happiness loves you. Period. Think about that, though. Happiness. What is happiness? It loves you. I love it. I remember one time I gave these messages out to a young boy at the bus stop, or he picked one, and he picked the happiness loves you one. He was like, what is this? Some kind of Chinese fortune? He like was so blown away by it. He didn't expect that. Aw, one of my favorites. My words drip like honey.
Okay.
I gotta play my song.
Because what you say,
I gotta play my
does
song.
matter.
Speaking of that, honey.
Yes.
Out on
My
our
third one
platforms.
says, enjoy yourself.
Oh,
And that's so
twinsies.
important.
You guys are getting twinsies today.
What?
Oh,
guys-
no. Wait. You spoke too soon.
What?
I am exactly where I need to be.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know what's so crazy? You guys know I was supposed to have Exotic on my show last week, but when I first originally invited, I wanted both these ladies to be on at the same time. And so for it to actually turn out that way, and for them to be getting all the same messages, that's kind of creepy. The spirit is weird. Like, sometimes I'd be like, yo, you guys, that's a little too creepy.
That's funny because I was driving here and I had a little light come on in my car. It said tire pressure is low. I said, but my spirits is high.
No, that's right.
I love
my ass
it.
to
Tire
AutoZone.
pressure is low, but my spirits is high. And let me tell you, that's all you need sometimes, because we don't even know how powerful our high spirit is and what it can get us through. Happiness loves you. Twinsies! I got a twinsies.
Let me shuffle this bag, man.
Shuffle it up, shuffle it up.
I did just cut them and throw them in there. Good
That's
intentions,
it.
though.
Shout out to Exotic for preparing these bags for me today. I was
yeah.
running wild. I had to
You
get
said I need help. I'm like, what you need?
She had my back. I was
What
like,
you need?
chop this
I'm
up,
here.
chop and
Like,
screwed. Okay, what else you got?
oh, I pull it out too because
Well,
I'm
read
like,
'em.
I think mine's okay. Today I will be present because I am a gift. And my other one says, the world is my mirror. I see myself reflection.
Yes. The world is our mirror, you guys.
Yeah, even when it's random people that you talk to, it's like you can see yourself in a piece of them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then
Hell
also,
yeah.
You're like, ah.
you know, that's like what like unto itself attracts. So sometimes we don't want to admit that because, like, if you get into a situation where it's like a, you know,
Negative
narcissist
or you don't-
sociopath or something
Yeah.
like that, and then you know, but then the victim is also a narcissist.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
you
I
know.
realized that about myself. Oh, and we can talk. Let me write that down because we might have to get a whole show on that. Because I realized a while ago in my victimhood that I was very narcissistic. I was like, oh, this is narcissistic.
Yeah.
And we think because we're a victim that, Yeah, that's not
But it's
it.
a trip because it's like
Yeah.
there's a payoff and a cost, right?
Yeah.
So you get that payoff. Being a victim, there
Yeah.
is a payoff. It is a cost,
Yes.
right? But there's definitely a payoff, you know?
Yes,
So,
you gotta balance that shit out. What you got?
okay, I like this one. It says, I bring only the best of yesterday into today.
Period. If we're gonna go back and bring something from the past, it might as well be the good shit. You feel me? Because I know that I spend many a days reflecting on the negativity. Loving myself feels good. Loving myself feels good.
I know that's right. You better love yourself.
Yeah, and that's how you know you love yourself. Is it feeling good? How you talk to yourself? How you treat yourself? The things you say about yourself? How does that make you feel?
And you can't expect nobody to love you if you don't even love yourself
Yeah.
or enjoy your own company.
Or enjoy your own company. Be cool with you. I love that shit. Okay, what else you got, Exotic?
Okay, mine says, I celebrate my breath. And it wants me to take 3 deep breaths.
Let's go, you guys. Everyone listening, 3 deep breaths.
That's one. You know, the thing about celebrating is I celebrate life every day. I celebrate
you
my
do.
birthday every single day.
Girl, you see I got my birthday crown on.
Right.
I'm right there with you.
Right.
I celebrate life.
Absolutely.
And you should celebrate the breath. That's the only
Yes.
thing you don't have to pay for in this world.
Right. Oh, man. That's deep.
Like-
It's free. You might as well use it as often as you can and with intention. Now, we go around breathing all day long, and we may not even pause to breathe intentionally, to appreciate our breath, to celebrate, oh, shit, this oxygen flowing is keeping me alive.
And we can get into breathing too, because most
shit,
people,
that's right.
most Americans, I'm speaking in general, they really take very shallow breaths. They're breathing into the top of the chest, and so you see a lot of, of people. They well, we can get into all
Hunch
Yeah.
over?
all the nerdy details or whatever
About your
later
breathing,
on.
that's important information.
So
So
you,
you
wanna
guys,
breathe to the bottom of
you
the
guys
diaphragm.
tune in.
We
Hey,
got a yoga instructor in the building.
Yeah, we are going to talk about yoga. We're going to get some good information on that. And I also want to remind you guys we're going to be giving away a couple prizes today. So keep listening. Keep staying tuned in.
You get a prize.
And you get a prize. You get a prize. Everybody gets a prize. Ivory got the big old tub of
I got
protein.
chocolate.
Right.
What is that? Whey.
So-
Vamos whey.
And I got vanilla. So whoever wins can choose.
Oh,
You know what I'm
chocolate
saying?
or vanilla protein
Chocolate
powder.
or vanilla.
What's the protein good for? The
So,
protein powder. Let's talk
you
about it
know-
right quick since we brought it out.
Okay. So I really use it as convenience. Food is better. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you want protein, off top, food is the
It's the
first
best
go
way to
to.
go. Okay.
Now I use this as a convenience, like post workout, when you want to replenish the protein. Within the first hour
Okay.
after you're done working out, it's a
Okay.
good. Or sometimes people, because sometimes it could be a little bit hard to get as much protein as you need into the diet, and so you might put it in like a smoothie for breakfast or
nice.
something like that.
Okay, so extra added benefit. So if you guys are into protein supplements, we know that food is the best source, but there's also other things we can
Those
use.
workout babes.
Yes,
Let's get
workout babes. You can win some free protein.
Yeah, so-
And did you say it's valued at like $57?
$65. Yeah, so-
$65.
So
That's a bet.
there are. Let me tell you real quick. It's 40 servings in here,
Okay.
and each serving has 20 grams of protein.
Okay.
So
How's it taste?
this is good. It mixes up smooth too. A lot of
Nice.
ones are kind of funky. They
Gritty
get
or-
clumpy and they're
yeah.
gritty. No, this one mixes up real
Nice.
smooth.
All
Yeah.
right.
So can I take that and not work out?
You can.
But
No,
you
I
should
didn't.
you
No,
should
it's
really
not-
be working out.
It's not that. It's like the macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fat. And if you're going for a certain goal, then you want to make sure to include in your diet a certain amount of protein, carbs, and fat. Now, if you don't have a specific goal, then it might not be as important to really track the exact numbers. The only time I really did that when I was competing fitness, and I was real strict about what I consumed.
Right, so you had to
But for most people in general, you don't need to be as strict.
Yeah, guys, unless you're entering the competition.
Right.
All right, let's pull one more. I got Speak Life, Speak Love.
Yes.
My joy is in my journey.
Period.
Your joy is in your journey. Joy is my birthright.
Oh, I love it. I love how it all connects. And just in case you guys didn't know, you get to keep these bags.
Oh,
They're
cool.
yours. You can keep them and use them.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy
Right.
birthday to you. Use them every day because like we said in the beginning, it's programming your mind, it's reprogramming, it's reminding you of divine truths that sometimes you may not, you just need a little reminder. So
That's awesome because I actually just had a bag that I gave to someone.
really,
Yeah, and now it's in Philly.
wow! Shout out to Philly. Shout out to having my bags everywhere, my inspirational messages everywhere.
That's right.
I appreciate that, and that's one of my goals is to just have them all over, like every household. I used to say every household should have a jar, which you should if I get the jars back. But the bag will do you. They say less is more.
I like the
And
bags.
and it is. You can put them in your purse. You can keep them,
Exactly.
wherever. So it's convenient. So, anyways, I want to real quick give a shout out to I call them my partners in rhyme, CTV Radio.
Hey.
If you don't follow CTV Radio, catch this Vibe Radio on TikTok. It's the hottest indie TikTok radio station and in the Midwest. I don't think I said that exactly the right way, but it's close enough. And I also want to shout out Scorpio Royalty Production because those are the people that put my tracks together. So when you hear the Honey song and the Shine song, and we got some couple other songs in the works, that's my studio guys. So shout out to them for just being a part of Team MVP Speaks. And we are all on our journey to, our journey, period. Like, I could say we're, like, on a journey, too, but we're just always going to be journeying. So, we're just on our journey, and it's great to have people in your corner that support you and that you guys support each other to the best of your ability. So, anyways, you guys have to excuse I feel like my voice is about to die. So if my voice dies, I need y'all motherfuckers to take over the
Sorry,
show.
we got you.
Yep.
We got you.
Because it's crazy. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's talk about, we talked a little bit with Miss Ivory. She gave us some information already. She's been teaching since she opened her mouth about the whatever she said. It was dope. So we're going to talk with some more about health and fitness and yoga.
Yeah.
I know you got some events coming up, too. If you want to just talk about that for, a little while. Tell the people. We worldwide.
Tell them, girl.
Shout out to
Absolutely,
Art of
absolutely.
Pisces chiming in on Facebook. Shout out to MJ Robin chiming in on Facebook. We appreciate you guys. Oh, here's the call-in number. If you want to join the conversation that we're having. Now, this is not to win a prize right now. This is just to join in on the conversation. 702-551-5261. If you have something to comment or you have a question, maybe for either one of the guests about what they're going to share, you can definitely call in.
Call in.
I'm going to let Miss Ivory talk to y'all for a minute. I'm going to mute my mic so I can clear my throat, and we're just going to keep going.
Excellent. So first I want to touch on what I mentioned earlier, NLP. So we talked about programming and reprogramming, and that's one of the things. So NLP started by a couple of guys in the 1970s. They were going to school for psychology, and they're basically like, okay, well, if this really worked, why do people have to go back? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying it doesn't work, but they just thought, okay, so figuring out instead of always labeling what's wrong with people, you know what I'm saying, figuring out what's right with people.
I love that.
And so NLP uses language patterns and different like visualization techniques to kind of rewire the brain. So
yeah, and that reminds me of a African proverb, and I don't think it's not a proverb, but way back in the African days, if somebody in the village, I'm not sure which village, but if somebody in the village did something wrong, instead of them like condemning them or like racking on them, they would circle them and remind them of all the goodness that they are. And that reminds me of that. Like, find the good in people. the world and society is so negative in general that you wrote a whole paper on Facebook, or you wrote something on Facebook and you made an error. Everybody will focus in on the error that you made and the word that you said. You spelled TOO instead of TWO, and the whole world is like ribbing you now because you don't know how to spell or whatever. But you made one mistake, and people are so negatively like, it's just around us that's what we'll focus on. So I like the fact that it's about what's right with people.
Yeah, and so one of the first books, the guys are Richard Bandler and John Grinder. That's who first started it. Now it's used a lot in sales language and a lot of different places all over. You'll see, you'll start to notice it when you start to learn about it. You'll notice it in commercials. You'll notice it in everything, everything, you know what I'm saying, where they're trying to sell you something, right? So there's a book called Using Your Brain for a Change.
Okay, guys, take these notes. Using your brain for a change.
And that one is out of print, but you can probably find it on Amazon or eBay or whatever, where you get used books.
Everything is everywhere.
So NLP.
And what does that stand for again?
Neuro-linguistic programming. So neuro refers to the brain, linguistic refers to language, and programming. So the way you speak programs your brain.
You guys, that's so true. And you program yourself with what you say, and you're already freaking programmed from birth,
right?
From in vitro, what do they call that? In the womb, you're already programmed from what is around you. So that's another reason why these messages are so important, because you're choosing to program yourself.
Yeah. And we was just talking about that downstairs.
Yes. Let's go. Talk about it. What were you talking about?
So we went inside of the cafe shop downstairs.
Shout out to Sister Kim's Cafe.
Okay. And MVP, she asked me if I ate that type of food. So I'm like, yeah, I do, but I'm going to wait to eat. So I'm like, order your lunch, and it's on me. And she asked me, she's like, you paying for my lunch? And I'm like, yeah.
Thank you.
And she said, thank you. And I'm like, my pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is my pleasure. And then she got into talking about how some people say, "Oh, no problem," or "Don't worry about it," or anything like that.
That's interesting.
And I'm like, yeah, because when you do stuff for people, you do it because you want to do it. You don't do it.
You should do it because you want to do it.
Yes, yeah, you should do it because you want to do it, and not because you feel like you're gonna get anything in return, or. You feel obligated to that person. Yeah, I realized like some years ago when I was just coming into my power and awakening, as they call it, or just being more conscious of my thoughts and what I say, that you can say, oh, it's no problem, but you're still focused on the problem. Like, it's a different way to say it. It's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with saying that, you guys. So don't be like, oh, I'm wrong. It's not wrong or right, but it's more effective. It's ways that'll benefit you more within your language. So and then if you say, no, it's my pleasure, you're giving that power to yourself and to the pleasure
really
of it.
Giving a gift is really for the person giving it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even for the receiver.
Right, it's not. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why.
Yeah, we on the same page with that shit.
We look at being a yes, you know what I'm saying? When you're a yes to the universe, and it could be, you don't really want to take that flyer, or you don't really want to take whatever it is, but you say thank you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you're putting that out there to the universe.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
You are. Heck yeah. And I always say, well, I didn't always say, but as I've changed myself and just rethought about things, I realized like the giver is the gift, and you get back what you give. And see, another thing that people have a misconception, that I believe is a misconception, is, oh, I gave this to this person, so I'm going to get it back from this person.
Right.
And that's not how it works. Because one, you're giving with the expectation of, oh, I'm going to get it back. But if you're giving with just the pleasure of giving, whatever it is, it could be a compliment, it could be lunch, it could just be, whatever. You're doing it from yourself. And you're going to get that back. Like, and it don't have nothing to do with that person or that situation you're giving it to. The universe, whatever you want to call it, law of attraction, like it'll come back in some way.
Touching on law of attraction, when we're using our words, the universe doesn't hear no.
Right. It's a yes Everything, yes.
If you state, I don't want something, the universe hears, I want it.
Yep.
And you're going to bring it more to you.
It's only about the attention that you're focusing your attention on.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I hate when people cut me off in traffic. I don't want that. The universe is like, cut you off in traffic? Oh, okay. That's what you want. That's what you're talking about. So it don't matter if you say, it don't matter if you say yes or no. It matters your attention on the subject.
How about this one?
What?
The only time difference between you and your goals is your belief system.
Oh, yeah. Man.
That's the only time lapse right there.
You see me, my body was like, I got the
chills. Are you vibrationally in tune with what you want?
Yes, are you vibrationally in tune with what you want?
My dude, Thatch, he has these shirts and it says grind, but grind is crossed off. And under that it says align.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Right. Nice.
Yeah, I love that. Because I think that whole grind mentality and working and so hard, like that's old school.
Shout out to my girl J-Love.
Hey, J-Love chiming in on Facebook. So yeah, you know, we're coming into a time where more people are becoming aware of the power that they have in creating their life experience. Even just the last few weeks or days, things have been manifesting. You guys know I was sick last week. And I spent a lot of time in the bathroom, like in the sauna. I was calling it a sauna. And I was like, man, I want to go to like a real sauna. And why the hell Ivory called me like the next day. And I was having a moment. I was kind of getting like having a little anxiety attack about some shit. And she called me right on time. And I was like, well, since you asked, this is really what's happening in the moment. She was like, let's go to the gym. And next thing you know, I'm in the sauna. And I'm like, damn, that was a quick manifestation.
Hey, listen, but I didn't say go to the gym to work out. I said let's go sit in the massage chairs.
Let's go sit in the massage chairs, right.
Listen.
Let's go relax.
Let's go sit in the massage chairs. Let's go relax.
I was like, wow. I said, I aligned with that. Like, and I feel myself even more. Even I started doing DoorDash more. And today, I was like, very intentional with what I was saying before I started, okay? And I always, when I'm talking to the universe or to God or to ancestors, I say you guys, because it's everybody. Like, it's all the God, the ancestors, my higher self. I just be like, you guys, this is what I want. And I said, I want high tippers, and I want close dashes. And that's literally what I had, except for the last dash I had ended up being far away, but it was in the direction I was already going, so it worked out for me. So you guys gotta be intentional when you speaking about what you speaking.
So speaking of intentions, I want to share this because you're saying like what you want. So I made these. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on Instagram, whatever. I'll send you a copy. But basically, I wanted to show you. It's got two sides here on this. So this is my intentions. I like to write every month intentions. Okay. And on the left-hand side is like to be, and on the right-handed side is to do. Now, to be, right? Who are you being, right? Who are you, right? Who are you going to be? And then, so I don't know, you probably have heard be, do, have. It's kind of popular now. I heard it like a long time ago, but it's kind of popular now. They say, you got to be first. And then out of who you are being, you will take those actions to have what you want. It's not I want this, so I'm gonna, like I want $1 million. Okay, that's great, but who are you being?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Are you taking the actions that a millionaire would take?
Right. Are you being like a millionaire? Are you thinking in lack? You know what I realized too? Like, you can want something, but you think you're focused on getting it, but you're really focused on not having it.
Right.
And that's why you don't got it. But you don't realize you're focused. Like, even with my car, for instance, like, I was so, and I knew this, but you have to, like, it's reprogramming yourself in your mind. So there was plenty times where I was feeling the absence of my car. I didn't have it. And I would edify that. I don't have a car. Oh, guess what? I didn't have a car for a long ass time. But once I started to change particular things and thoughts within myself, I was able to align.
Yeah.
I didn't have to grind. I didn't even have to have a down payment. I didn't even have to prove my income. Bitch is a miracle,
I'm not saying
motherfuckers.
shit,
I didn't
but
even
this
have
is-
to have a license.
Right, damn
It's a
near.
miracle.
Damn near.
No, I'm happy for you. I just want to say this is kind of why a bunch of people foreclosed in 2008.
Because they didn't have no.
Stated income. I'll make this much. Okay, here's a house.
Right. Damn, I wish I could get a house like that. I still can, but yeah. So
Oh, there's creative financing.
hell
We
yeah,
could do
I
that.
believe that. Yeah. But yeah, so that's good. You just talked about writing your intentions down every month.
Yeah, so on
Who
the
are
other
you?
side, the to-do list is maybe it's not just you to do, but I like to delegate to the universe or God, the source, whatever you want to call it. So you could say, I plan on doing this, but you could also say, I want to be introduced to the perfect person that's going to help me
Yes.
fulfill all my dreams. And
Yes.
then be specific, though. That's just
Yeah,
a generalization.
be
you know?
specific with
It's like
what you want.
delegate to the universe a to-do list.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So listen, Exotic's kind of quiet over here.
I think I'm a little quiet because
That's all right. Now it's your
Because
time to
I
shine.
walked in and I'm like, oh, it's really live. I knew that we was going to be live on the radio. Like, I'm on the radio.
Heck
I'm on the
yeah.
radio.
Yes, you are, girl.
But then I have a camera in front of me, so I'm like, oh.
Don't
She's
be
the
nervous.
camera girl. She's
Right.
taking the back.
She's used to taking the photos.
We gotta take some pictures
So I'm
of
just
her.
like over here sitting in the cup, probably slouching down.
Sit up, girl. Sit up and tell the 3 million listeners a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So y'all already know that I go by many names,
Yes.
but I'm Za overall. And where do I start from? Because it's so much.
Well-
like when I met you, I think I was performing poetry and
Right.
I had a few paintings with me.
That is so. I forgot all about that. You did have some paintings with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, because I paint as a hobby. Like,
Yes.
I don't think I
remember.
can do it for like commission or anything because like I used to knit a while ago when I was figuring out what I really wanted
Right.
to do.
Okay.
And then
Uh-huh.
so many people was like, "Oh, I want this, I want that." And I'm
Right.
like, "Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
Y'all just stole my joy."
Right.
But but one hobby that I did turn into like a career is photography. I'm pretty handy with the camera.
Okay.
So,
Yes,
That's
you
why
are.
they call her Money G.
Money G.
Yeah. Like, even when I look back at, like, middle school, I always had a camera. I was participating in, like, the camera club, but never really joined. I just
Okay.
wanted to be there taking all the pictures. And I got a feel of taking pictures of like nature and stuff, and then once I started taking pictures of people, I got really good reactions, like seeing people really excited to see themselves, like, oh my god, I look so good and all that, I like this. I'm like, oh wow, that feel a joy in me.
Yes.
Like helping you like notice yourself that you
Yeah.
look
That you
good.
look good.
Like you shouldn't only feel good, you should look
That's
at
the same
yourself
and
for me
look
as a
good
trainer
too.
and yoga teacher is like a similar thing. Where it's like I like seeing people feel good and feel better and get stronger, and you know.
Yeah. And it was funny, we were down in Sister Kim's, and one of the people working there, I do believe it was Sister Kim's daughter.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I took a picture of her before.
Yeah.
She pulled up on her phone, like, is this her? I was like, it looked like her. Ask her.
Yeah, so
and it was her, so that's dope.
Yeah, I'm literally like looking at my phone and looking at the girl like this. The girl keep looking at me. Can you come here?
Right. Is this you?
Is this you?
I did that before. I'm like someone at a restaurant. I'm like in San Diego. I'm like, I think that's so and so's sister. I'm like, I pull up the Facebook. I'm like,
I take pictures of so many people. Like
That's
so
dope.
many people.
So you do photography?
Yeah, I do photography, videography.
Videography.
Right now, pretty soon, y'all gonna be seeing a documentary come out about a high school basketball team.
Okay. That you doing?
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
gonna do my
so-
honey video too, just so you guys know.
yeah.
So we just finished up that maybe like in February, I want to
nice.
say. So
February.
it was last year. I was going to like a lot of events because I'm like, man, I want to get out there as a photography, videography, just like a media person.
Yes.
So I found this event on Eventbrite.
I wish you could come with me when I do Hot 702.5 FM media, because they always book me like, where your camera at? Like, it's
Well,
my
let's
phone,
do
motherfucker. Leave me
I'll
alone.
be there, okay?
But yeah,
What's the deal?
I always think about you like, I wish I was here, because she could just take the pictures, I can get the interviews. But
Right, I
so,
got
yes,
yeah.
you
Call
should,
me.
because you did
That's
interviews.
Yeah,
so,
I actually do. I started doing interviews. I started doing interviews by doing photography.
Yeah.
So my first interview that I did on someone, it was a girl that I went to high school with. And after all these years, she's like, hey, I want you to take my pictures for my business.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, okay, yeah. So I flew back to Chicago, and we, like, had a whole little night. I took pictures of, I want to say maybe, like, 5 or 6 girls. And it was really good. And after that, I'm like, I want you to tell your story. Because in high school, you used to do my hair and all of that. I remember. And now it's like, I see that you went through a big transition in your life. So I want to be able to help share your story.
That's what's up.
That's why I started doing interviews, because it's so much stuff that I do, and it's so many people that I talk to, and everybody have a story, and most people that I talk to really want to get really want to share their story.
That's dope.
And I feel like I'm that
We
type
are
of
history.
person that assist somebody with sharing their story. So.
Heck yeah, I love that. And that's amazing. And so, we do have a couple prizes that we're going to give away today. Ivory's giving away the protein powder.
What happened?
Oh, somebody made a comment.
What did they say?
Tell them you won the Guinness World Record of W2s.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, so this girl crazy. It was just, I want to say maybe like in 2018, I was going through a rough period in life, and I had so many jobs. So when all those W-2s start coming back, I'm getting some that's from California, from Canada. I'm like, whoa, where did I work at? Like, so I stopped working a job in 2020, like right before I moved to Vegas. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's been serving me pretty well.
I know that's right.
Give all my worries to the Lord and be like,
Period.
yeah, you got this.
Absolutely.
That's how we got to do it. That's how we got to do it. So, what are you donating? What are you giving away today?
All right. So I had a few
Guys
different
wanna win
things
some
in
prizes.
mind. So who ready to win?
You
a
can
prize?
choose.
Who's
Well,
ready
actually,
to win a
there's so
prize?
I need 2 callers. I need one person to call in. They're gonna win from Ivory's gift, and then the next person is gonna call in and win from, or the first person that calls in gets to choose with which gift they want.
Right.
And then the other person will get the other one. And if you don't like it, you don't have to have it. We don't got our feelings hurt. But what are you giving out?
So I have 2 different prizes to choose from.
Okay.
This first one is for local. But if you're somewhere else and want to fly me out, then let's do it.
Hey, I like that shit. We getting flued out in 2023.
I know that's right.
So 702-551-5261. That is the call-in number.
Okay.
So if you want to win, and you might not even know all the details, don't worry. You just want to be a winner. You're always going to be a winner on MVP Speaks Radio. 'Cause I love winning, first of all. I love winning. It's the funnest thing. And I love giving away shit. So if you want to call in and win, call in. If you don't call in, that's sad.
All right.
But anyway.
So my prizes are you'll receive a 40-minute photography session.
40 minutes, wow.
Yeah, 40 minutes. Yes. So whether you have products, whether you just want to take pictures as headshots, we got 40 minutes to get it in.
Hello. Is the hotline on?
Hello.
Hey, you've reached MVP Speaks Radio. Who's calling in?
This is Jayla.
Hey, Jayla.
Hey, Jayla.
So you're calling in to win? You're a winner.
Yes, I am.
What are you choosing? What are you winning? Hello?
We're using it in Vegas.
Are you?
Wait, what you say?
The protein powder.
Okay, she's calling in for the protein powder. So this is Ivory Powers. We'll connect you with her, and we'll make sure that you get the protein powder. That's awesome. And I feel like this is your number on the thing. I'm gonna write this number down.
Yep.
So thanks.
Do you ship?
Go ahead.
You will ship that?
I would. I will definitely ship it. It's a little bit, it costs a little bit for shipping. So we'll talk about that. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure it out.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for calling in, but I got another caller, so I'm about to hang up. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Woo, woo.
MVP Speaks Radio.
Hey,
Who's
I know
calling
that
in?
phone number.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
Hi. Who is this?
Donna.
Rihanna?
Donna.
Oh, Donna. I was like, Rihanna calling? Oh, what? What's up, Donna? You are the second caller, and you are winning a prize. How about that?
She ain't get no prize.
She ain't get no prize?
She ain't get no prize.
Who's that, your best
That's
friend?
my sister.
Oh, you don't want a prize? You just wanted to call in and show support?
Yes.
No, I really wanted the protein powder.
Oh, wow.
I really wanted the protein powder, but Jayla called before me.
Oh, yeah. I'm so
You know
sorry.
what? I'll do,
Two prizes?
I might. We'll talk
Well,
about it or do it. maybe
I'll
at a
do two
distance.
prizes then.
We'll try. So
That's
wait,
cool.
what's happening? Are we doing two prizes?
We can do two
Or
prizes.
I mean, I
give my
brought
prize
two.
to somebody else.
I brought two. You know what I'm saying? We'll just have the first caller pick which flavor.
Okay.
Nice.
Guess what, Donna? It's your lucky day. You get to get a protein powder. It's your lucky day.
Okay.
You're a winner on MVP
Thank you
Speaks
so
Radio.
much.
You're welcome.
Oh
We're
my
gonna connect
God,
you.
Whenever you come out here, you can come back to the house. You know, you can do a photo shoot with me if you want to, but.
Hey, you already know I was going to do that.
I know,
That's
right?
right.
You don't.
I'd be
You
like,
don't
yeah, let
count.
me
You
take a
don't
picture.
count. Well, thank you so much for calling in and tuning in to the station.
problem.
And I really encourage you to tune in every Thursday. Don't just tune in when your sister's on. Don't do me like that. I tell all the guests that when your people coming, you better tell them tune in every Thursday. But
Every
thank you for
Thursday.
calling in, and you're a winner.
I love you.
I love you too, girl.
All right, peace and love. Thank you. Oh, that was
Where's
awesome.
the locals at? Y'all don't want to see me?
Oh, don't trip. Yeah,
okay.
anybody want to win a? Oh, yeah, I'm surprised anybody trying
Don't
to
nobody
win a
want a photo shoot?
Where you
Don't
at?
let me say my second prize and then people start
Right.
calling.
What's the-
Mm-mm.
She said, We're gonna give away the photo shoot, and then
Shit, I'll take the prize.
right. Look, Ivy's like, get on her cell. I'm calling in right now.
No, like what's it called when I called in? Y'all was giving out your cash apps.
Oh yeah, I love that. Was so funny.
They said, "Oh, my cash app is this. My cash app is this. Let me call in and
Ivory
give out my
called in
cash app and
and
shit."
Ivory called
you know
in and
what I'm
gave out her
saying?
cash app. That was
Hello.
funny. MVP Speaks 999. That's my cash
And
app.
I just want to let y'all know that I do create websites and I'm a graphic designer as well.
Yes.
So that's what my second prize was relating to.
Okay.
But you guys won't get it if you go. No.
Yeah, if you guys call in, anybody calls
No,
in.
just
If you
wait.
guys want a free photo shoot, it's like 70 plus people watching on the live. I don't know how many people are listening elsewhere, but I'm
Call
sure
in, y'all,
I'm
call
sure
in.
somebody wants
trying to figure out,
a
like-
photo shoot.
Got
And we
10
can
more minutes.
we can come to Phoenix. Hell, that's only a hop, skip,
Oh yeah,
and a jump
actually,
away.
ooh,
We could just take
tomorrow
a road trip.
My friends are performing at Rock Bar in Scottsdale. Black Bottom Lighters, Phoenix people.
Uh-huh.
Go to Scottsdale. Go to
Go to Scottsdale.
Black Bottom Lighters, Cinco de Mayo show, man.
Oh, Cinco de Mayo.
Hey, hey.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to also give a shout out today to my cat.
Okay. Shout
My-
out to them
it's
cats.
not my cat anymore because she got adopted, but today is her 2-year anniversary of being a mom. She had 4 kittens.
Okay.
So one of those kittens I'm still in touch with, and I'm going to go see like tomorrow. But may the 4th be with you. It's
Okay.
May
Can I
4th.
give a
Give a
shout-out?
shout out. Hell yeah.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
do some shout outs.
I want to give a shout out.
You got a few
I wanna,
minutes.
I want to give a shout out to this music group that I'm a part of.
shit.
Yeah, I don't do music.
Book me. You know I
I'm
got
their
bars.
I'm their personal photographer. The music group,
Oh,
Top
that's dope.
Shotters Music Group.
Top shotters.
Top shotters.
That sound official. Like, top shotters.
Yes, absolutely. We got some dope artists inside of the group. We got Justin Kilgore, Jay Black on the G, Drip Fornia Jack, Mike Bleeds. Like,
It sounds like
we
a
can get
whole
it.
5.
Yeah, it is. We just had a show maybe like last month. Our next show gonna be in June. maybe in Cali, I want to say. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited. Like,
That's what up. Shout out to the music group. Shout out to being a personal photographer. Like, oh,
Yeah, shout
that's
out to
my
me.
photographer.
Yes.
Okay. I want you guys to give your social media handles. Because I don't want us to forget that part where the time is always going so fast. We need like 2 hours on this show.
Right.
Zah, tell them how to find you on Instagram or wherever you want them to find
you guys can find my photography page at Zah Imagery. It's ZHAIMAGERY. That's an underscore too. And
got
then
that?
you
Yep.
guys can just catch my regular page. It's called Exotic. I put the Zah in Exotic. That's XZHATIC.
She's so fly.
Exotic.
Yes,
Exotic.
Exotic.
So you can reach her for photography and for websites and branding and flyers and all that
Yes,
good
Come
stuff.
get a branding kit.
Oh, I need one my damn self.
Definitely. Ivory, if you look up Ivory Powers, you'll find me. It's Ivory Powers Zone.
Zone.
Yep, Ivory Powers. Okay, so like Ivory soap.
Yes.
Powers, like Austin Powers.
Okay.
Zone, we in the zone. What's up? Ivory Powers Zone. You can also catch me on I've got a YouTube channel building up fitness stuff. I've got yoga on there right now, a couple little fitness clips. That's also under Ivory Powers where you
Yes.
can find that.
Nice.
These are both some phenomenal women in Las Vegas that I'm so happy to be connected to and aligned with because these are my people. You know, they say like, oh, you're born into a family and then there's family that you choose. And then I feel like there's family that chooses you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that you guys are able to come on my show today. And you guys know what I got to do. Pull up. Don't pull out. We got some events coming up, and I want you guys to pull up. Sunday, there's 2 things going on. If you're into hiking, there's a trip to the hot springs.
Nice.
Put on by Falcon Tours, LLC. So make sure you go follow Falcon Tours, LLC.
really
There's
good.
other hiking trips, so just follow them even if you can't go on Sunday. Also on Sunday at the Healing Arts Boutique, is the sound bath with the Art of Pisces and the yoga.
So I'm going to be teaching a
Yes.
yoga class. Well, I brought this.
I'll hold it up.
I just think it was kind of blurry on the camera. But so at the Healing Arts Boutique, I'm going to be teaching yoga. That's going to be at 5 p.m. And then for the Savasana afterwards, when everyone's relaxing, we've got about a 15-minute sound bath with the Art of a Pisces. And I'm going to lead a guided meditation, kind of like a healing white light energy. So
Nice.
you're going to get a nice workout because my yoga classes are not gentle, just so we're clear.
They sure
All
the hell are not.
They're not. All right.
That
I'm not
should be
teaching.
annoying.
I don't teach
That's probably
yin.
why I don't go.
You gonna go. Listen, so I'm not teaching yin, I'm not teaching restorative, I'm not teaching gentle yoga. If anyone has been to Core Power Yoga, that's where I did my teacher training, so you'll know it's a style similar to that, where the first 20 minutes or so we work up building some internal heat, then we get into like some balance and some other kind of postures, and
real
then
shit,
wind
guys.
it down, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the last 15, 20 minutes are pretty calm, you know what I'm saying? I wind it back down, I cool you back down, it's worth it. It's worth it.
It is worth it. I've done
know?
some yoga with Ivory, and I remember one time I posted this crazy picture on the internet, like how I thought I looked doing yoga, and it was all like peaceful. And then the other picture was like how I really looked, and I was all like retarded, like it was just crazy. But it's really a great time. So I encourage you guys, even if you can't make it this Sunday, follow Ivory Powers so you can get in the flow with the yoga.
This Sunday in particular, I'm going to have the Art of a Pisces for this sound bath shavasana that I plan to do just the first Sunday of the month.
Okay.
So it's going to be every Sunday at 5 p.m. throughout May.
Okay.
And at
the Healing Arts Boutique.
Healing Arts Boutique.
Nice.
Follow the Healing Arts Boutique. It's on Flamingo.
Yep.
It's a very dope shop. All the
got,
stuff you need for all your spiritual, metaphysical
crystal
needs.
shop. They have different
different events there as
sage
well.
and incense and candles and jewelry and all kind of stuff.
It's really nice. And it's black owned if that's your thing.
Hey, and if y'all go on a hike with Falcon, y'all can catch y'all on Wild Sage.
Oh yeah, that too. And then also
I just drive mine.
Nice.
on the 20th of this month, there's Sincerely the Truth. It's a poetry event put on by the Art of a Pisces and Real the Truth.
Right.
And also May 12th at the African Tradition. Shout out to African Traditions. I've had Sister Divine on my show before. The Art of a Pisces will also be doing a sound bath there as well. As always, every Wednesday is Spit Your Truth, hosted by Rel the Truth, sponsored by the Art House Lounge. We give away a $200 cash prize every Wednesday for poetry.
Shout out to the Truth Spot, to Rel the Truth.
Yeah, shout out.
So this is where I met MVP. Was at
the
Truth Spot. That's the first place I got broken into being on the mic, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I went there and I was so shy. All right,
Yes.
I was so shy, and I probably observed other people getting on the mic, spitting their truth for I don't even know how many times, and finally they're like, "You got some truth to spit," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah."
Yeah, hell yeah. And yeah, shout out to Ivory, because I've seen her do poetry. Now she's been doing her comedy now, and Ivory's funny as fuck, you guys. She got some really great comedy. If you guys come out, she's not doing comedy tonight though, but if you guys come out
Saturday, Silver Nugget.
Oh hell yeah, I forgot about that. First Saturdays at the Silver Nugget. Shout out to Dennis Lavender. Open mic comedy night, 8 o'clock. It's super fire. You got to go to the page and see the commercial that Slick Jackson made.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most
funnest, most
ratchet shit ever.
In Vegas.
In Vegas. And it's super
first
dope.
Saturday.
And that commercial literally is like the perfect. It's amazing. So I'm so glad you reminded. I forgot.
I'm gonna post that commercial too.
Post it on the page. It's so great. There's a lot of great. There's a lot of great events and things that we're all involved in Las Vegas. Way more than we could even have time for on this show. I might have to get a 2-hour show in the future because I feel like I never have enough time with all my people. But we got about 1 minute left. I think I shouted out everybody. I wanted to talk about the narcissist, but like I said, we don't really have time right now. But make sure
nobody got time for no motherfucking narcissist.
We don't,
shit.
And don't be a narcissist yourself, right? Bye.
Bye.
We're not having no toxic energy. We're clearing our traumas and we're moving on and we're getting our life together.
Are you gonna do a goodbye message?
No, I'm not. I was.
Can I do a goodbye message for the people?
Yeah, this is.
All right.
You're gonna close us out then.
Yeah.
But make sure you guys tune in every Thursday. MVP Speaks Radio. I love you guys so much. I love this shit. What I do is the bomb. Shout out to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Woo-hoo! That's my hometown. I will be home this weekend, next weekend, for the Soul Healing. I always say that shit wrong. She probably like, this bitch don't even know where she's coming. The Soul Healing 1-year anniversary open mic. Okay, real quick, 30 seconds.
All right, peace out, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning inside of MVP Speaks Radio on Hot 7025 FM, okay? It's your girl Ivory, Exotic, and MVP. Thank y'all. Peace, love, joy, blissful blessings.
Yes.
That's right.
All that. Peace and love. Peace and love. I don't know how to end it.